Hi, everyone, and thank you, CJF. This is a tremendous honor. I've watched some pretty amazing journalists take the podium to accept this award, and I'm humbled to be included amongst such talented people. I also feel really grateful for the journalists with whom I've worked and learned, from ones who challenged me, who've made me think, who've made me work harder, and who've become my friends. You know, I'm amongst the first generation of women to really populate newsrooms in significant numbers, to demand and to get the hard news assignments that used to be only for the men, from politics to war to big social issues. We had our fights and you've heard about them, but by our sheer force in numbers, women changed news coverage because in covering the usual, we spotted the unusual. We reported perspectives that often hadn't even been considered. We gave voice to people whose opinions or crises or situations weren't even considered legitimate news at the time. And the list is long: equality, inequality, domestic abuse, abortion rights, working conditions. We did lots of things, but we still missed a lot of things because we were mostly white women. And today, some of those hurdles we faced look small compared to the hurdles and the obstacles faced by Black journalists, Indigenous journalists, journalists of color. There are so many lessons we still need to learn about inclusion, about making space, lessons about listening to a new generation of journalists, about ensuring that we seek out new voices, and about the importance of embracing the ideas brought forward by reporters who are Black, Indigenous, people of color, newer and older, because your view of what is a story and your passion for covering something is still too often considered a bias, when in fact it's an educated observation and you are just speaking with clarity. So as the CJF honors me for my work, I want to acknowledge the importance of the work of the new generations of journalists coming up now, especially those who have fought so hard to get in the door. To enter journalism today, well, you know, you've got to have more degrees than my generation ever had to have. You've got to be more agile in finding and keeping work that will sustain you. You bring terrific new ideas forward, and sometimes you have to fight way too hard to see them realized. You're navigating a polarized world where doing your job exposes you to haters and trolls, and you have to endure the barrage of negativity that says journalism is dead. It is not dead. It's pretty clear right now, especially. We're in a sweeping, epic moment in time where we are confronted with just how important it is to pursue fact, accountability, and truth, and to pursue that through a diversity too long ignored. As journalists in this country, we're only as good as we want to be. Don't forget that. And please, don't give up.